Welcome back. Still to come, music from Whitney Houston's sister Alexis, and in a moment, Karl Pilkington is here.
But first, you could be enjoying your own trip abroad.
Best of luck. In their latest venture, comedians Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant sent an idiot abroad, namely their world record-breaking podcast star, Karl Pilkington.
After saying that the 7 wonders of the world were rubbish, Ricky and Steve decided that he should see them for himself before passing judgment.
If that was on my road, the council would be on it. They'd go, get that down. It's a death trap.
Karl Pilkington.
It's like a pylon.
I don't know the politically correct term, moron. I think he is a round, empty-headed, chimp-like mank moron. Buffoon, idiot.
Is that normal?
And he's a friend.
We've often described him as being like some kind of real-life Homer Simpson. Homer is small-minded, petty, but at his core, a good person.
And lovable. Absolutely lovable.
It's like a game of Jenga that's got out of hand.
I can't get enough of him.
Is everyone going to be wearing this?
This is one of the funniest, most expensive practical jokes I've ever done. And it's going to be great.
Let me go home!
And he's here now. Is it true that it was originally going to be called Karl Pilkington's 7 Wonders?
That's what it was. I mean, even the press release went out as that, like saying Karl Pilkington's 7 Wonders, and I wasn't keen on that name because it makes it seem like it's a proper travel log, and people who don't know me would be expecting sort of, what's it, Sharma or Palin. They're going, oh, I love the Wonders, and then I turn up going, I'm hating it here. So in a way, I knew it had to be changed, and then I was on the last one in Peru, and I came out of the jungle ill, you know, been eating weird stuff, knocking about with a tribe, which I'd never thought I'd say in my life. And yeah, Ricky called up and said, oh, by the way, we've had some meetings. It's now called An Idiot Abroad. I said, no, we're not having that. You know, I didn't want Karl Pilkington's 7 Wonders, but Idiot Abroad is the other way. Let's just go somewhere in the... No, that's what it is. They've agreed it now.
You didn't set out to just go and say, this is rubbish, did you?
No, not at all.
You're not a natural traveller.
No, I mean, you know, I went to Wales a lot as a kid. We had a caravan, went there every year, and then I went away properly, first time when I was about 22, went to Ibiza. And that was the first time. Not really, because, I mean, I don't want to go into detail with the problems with it, but it was at, like, a boss's place, and he just let anybody use it. And it needed, like, Kim and Aggie in it. Do you know what I mean? Before I turned up, I walked in there. I mean, when you first go out on a holiday, you should be going out to see the nice beach or the nice bars. I was out buying Domestos. It was a grim place.
But you say you should see the nice places. I mean, looking at where they sent you, the Great Wall of China, Christ Redeemer in Brazil, Petra in Jordan, Machu Picchu in Peru, Chichen Itza in Mexico, the Taj Mahal in India, the Great Pyramid in Egypt.
And this is a trip of a lifetime for most people.
People win this sort of stuff.
I don't think they'd win where I stayed, to be fair. I mean, like you're saying, India, Taj Mahal, Brazil, Christ Redeemer, that sounds great when you're saying it, but at no point did I know I'd be staying in hostels and the backs of kebab shops and sitting in a one-man tent sweating, and, you know, I knew nothing. That's what you got to remember. What's happening now?
We're just playing a little...
Right.
They're not seeing that, oh?
Yeah, they're seeing that, yeah.
All right, yeah, there's me there, just snipping into a...
This is in China, isn't it? And you particularly didn't enjoy China.
It's just a mad place. I've never experienced anything like it.
The food you weren't too keen on.
Food is anything. I mean, it's kind of... there's no reason for anyone to go hungry in China.
Did you have some strange frog dish?
Toad.
This was toad.
Toad.
And they prepared it in a slightly unusual way, didn't they?
Well, they sort of had it in a carrier bag, bashed it on the head and cooked it. I mean, I don't know if that's how you do your cooking stuff on it. I'll see you later. But, I mean, the problem was, before I went to China, I sort of said, I don't want to go and experience new things that I won't find useful to me. If I go to China, get a taste for toad, then I come back, where do you get toad from in London? So it's almost pointless experiencing these things that are no use to you. And that's what I was saying, and that's why Ricky and Steve obviously sorted out a bit of toad for me.
Well, because they were back home organising it as you went, weren't they? And so they sent you to the Great Wall of China, one of the wonders of the modern world. You can see it from outer space, and you say, nah, it's the OK Wall of China.
Because it's built up so much. That's the problem with the wonders. People expect you to go along and go, that is amazing. It's took my breath away. No, it hasn't. It took me breath away in Mexico because there's lack of oxygen there. That's the only time, because of the altitude. That's when I was breathless. But
did they fire fireworks at you?
Fireworks in Mexico, did a bit of wrestling. I mean, I've been through a lot, and like you say, everything was a surprise. I mean, have you ever lived like that? Have you ever experienced...
I went travelling, like I went backpacking and kind of did the whole hosteling thing.
Really?
It's tough. Like, I remember finding it quite tough. I mean, I don't think to the extreme of what you did.
Yeah, you see, even the hostel, though, you see, you'd probably be all right. You probably did it and thought, yeah, this is all right, but
I was like 17 at the time as well, which I think...
I'm nearly 40. I shouldn't be doing this.
Why
it was
did you
underpants
do
on the end
it
of my bed.
then?
Because, to be honest, I didn't know what I was letting myself in for. It was my girlfriend's fault. She sort of said, you'll love it. It's a once-in-a-lifetime trip.
This
Which
is
is true, I'm not
Suzanne,
doing it again.
Yeah.
That's Suzanne, yeah. She sort of said, you'll never go to India. You'll never go to China. So you should go. But at that point, I thought I was going to be treated like a pagan.
What did you love? Was there anything that you loved when you were there? Thinking, this has made it all worthwhile?
Not really. I mean, I had a night in a cave. That was a really nice night. And that's weird, isn't it, saying that to you? Not a five-star hotel or anything. There was none of that. It was a cave with, like, a caveman. I had some chicken and a drink. Sun was going down, and I thought, this suits me down to the ground.
But you don't necessarily like the man-made stuff, like the pyramids and the Great Wall of China. But you do like the natural wonders.
Natural wonders are amazing, yeah.
So maybe that's another series, the natural wonders of the world.
And that sounds great when you say it like that. But then Ricky and Steve will be there going, right, where else? Let's make him live in a hole. Under, you know, it's them who ruin it. And that's what people have to understand when they're watching it, you know, tomorrow night on Sky 1 HD at 9 o'clock.
Could they do it?
Could he heck? No way. No way would Ricky go to these places.
No.
Not a chance. I mean, when I got back, I said, because there's an episode 8 that we haven't filmed yet, and I said, how about, I've done all this for you, how about I take you to Wales, where I used to go in
That's
Port
a good
Maddox,
idea.
right, in a caravan. I said, I'll take you there. I'm not staying in a caravan.
Thank you.
It's on Sky. Don't miss it, and thank you very much.
It's all right, there's a book as well, if you can just give that a
Show the
whiz.
book after the break.
All right.
Joe.
We were hurtling towards the news, so didn't have a chance to show Karl's book. The book that accompanies the series for Ineditable, which is tomorrow at 9 on Sky 1 and Sky 1 HD. This is Karl's diary. He wrote this in conjunction with the series. I said we'd show it after the break.
It's a really nice little scrapbook inside.
There we are.
It's very cute.